It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video for season 8 of The Walking Dead. In this video we're going to be talking about Dr. Carson and whether or not he's going to return to Hilltop and basically work with the survivors in the war that's going to be coming up. Of course, at the moment he has been taken to the sanctuary. If you remember back in season 7, Simon and some other saviors came to the Hilltop and took Dr. Carson back to the sanctuary because the doctor they had at the sanctuary was killed by Negan, so they basically replaced Dr. Carson's brother with Dr. Carson himself. So now the question is whether he's going to come back, because obviously it's going to be a war that's going to be coming up, so there's going to be a lot of casualties, there's going to be a lot of medical attention that's going to be required, and also because Maggie is going to have her baby. It's a bit far away from where we are right now, but it's still going to be coming up. So I think Maggie needs medical attention when we get to that point. So obviously Dr. Carson is going to be a very important person to have at that moment as well. But just looking at All Out War itself in season 8, I think there's going to be a requirement for the survivors to have some sort of doctor, and they don't have anyone at the moment. So the only one they know is Dr. Carson, and he's obviously back at the sanctuary. So we may actually get to a point where they may make a plan to go to the sanctuary and help him escape or something along those lines. Now that might not happen initially, but I think once some bodies pile up and there's need for medical attention, they may actually think about doing something like that. Obviously there's a lot of planning required for that, because it's not just going to the sanctuary and trying to make him escape and trying to be quiet about it or anything. It's going to be a war, so the sanctuary and the saviors are going to be ready for anything. So that's why I think it may be a bit difficult for them to do that. But coming up, I think they may need to do something like that in order to save some lives. So that's going to be very important. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens and what they do in season 8 regarding Dr. Carson's location and whether Rick and the survivors are going to go there to help him escape. But I want to know your opinions about Dr. Carson and whether or not you think there's going to be some sort of plan to help him escape, or if he's going to return back to the Hilltop. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.